Hey guys, welcome back to another LEGO Transformers video. Today we're going to be going over LEGO Transformers Enforcer. His vehicle mode is this blue, white, and gray truck of some variety. He's almost like a police truck, but that wasn't entirely intentional, although I can sort of imagine him in that role. Here he is compared next to another one of my Transformers, Cypress. He is about the same, length as he is in the same scale. He's just, obviously an extra stud wider, because truck. Anyways, now let's move on to the transformation. First, flip down the front of the truck. Rotate up this half of the back. Then flip out the top and bottom sections. Rotate this piece around. Then just flip this around like so. Rotate it to the side and just fold this to the side for later. Then do the same thing on this part of the truck. Flip out both parts, rotate it around the back of the forearm, flip this up, rotate it to the side in line with the shoulder pad, and then just flip the whole section down. Then rotate this ball joint and fold the leg assembly down. And position the arms. Splay the legs. Let's do some posing. And there you have LEGO Transformers Enforcer. He doesn't really have like a defined head. Unfortunately, the way the transformation works, I didn't really have space to add the classic three plate stack head that is so common for the scale of LEGO Transformers. I mean, I might have been able to make it work if I redesigned a lot of the arms, but I quite like the transformation for the arms and legs, especially how it ends up with all of these kind of extra sticky outy bits. And I personally think he looks fine with this kind of flat cap, especially, with his policeman kind of motif. So another thing I actually really like is the color scheme with the kind of central gray and the outer blue accents with the white and yellow on his feet. Fortunately, the way his feet are designed, it's kind of annoying to get him to stand because you have to splay the legs. That means his chunky feet are at a weird angle most of the time. Let me see if I can get him stand. Yeah, there we go. Here he is compared next to another one of my Transformers, Bluebill. Obviously, Bluebill is quite a bit larger than most of my Transformers, especially Enforcer, as he is quite a stocky fella. So Bluebill just absolutely towers over him. I mean, his articulation is honestly not great. With the legs, there's only a knee or ankle movement there with some rotation along this axis. You can't move an individual leg upwards unless you kind of finagle it around like this, which doesn't look great. I guess you could consider this torso rotation or neck articulation. I don't know, take your pick. And then for arm articulation, he just has a elbow joint there with some rotation at the wrist, and then basically ball joint movement with the Among Us pieces if you want to rotate it back like so. Of course, with the standard clip hands I use for all my builds. I should actually make a video on custom weapons. Ask for a later date. But yeah, I honestly really like this Transformer. Probably one of my favorites, although I'm pretty sure I say that on all of them. Anyways, this has been One Brick at a Time, and thank you for watching. Bye. Oh, whoops.